We're back again with another video, and yeah, it's one of those late night updates. Before we jump in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. So, here's what's been going on. According to reports shared with TMZ, law enforcement received a call earlier today about someone trespassing at Nicki Minaj's home in California. Now, this situation is honestly a bit unsettling. Surveillance footage showed a man walking around in the backyard area. He was described as a white male with a long red beard, long hair, and wearing a gray tracksuit. Authorities later confirmed that the individual was taken into custody. As expected, this news quickly made fans concerned about Nicki's safety. One fan even spoke out emotionally, saying, "I don't care who got mad at me for saying this. Ever since her exact whereabouts been public, knowledge has been a constant issue. No woman or child should have to deal with a headline like this every year." God been literally trying to tell her something, but she rather listened to J. Cole. Now, that last part has people confused. What exactly do they mean by bringing J. Cole into this? It's not very clear. Some are guessing it could be related to past collaborations or advice he may have given, while others think the fan might be hinting at something deeper, maybe even about her personal life or relationship. But honestly, it's all a bit unclear and open to interpretation. Moving on, the man who was arrested has been identified as Lee Land Adams. What's surprising is that he was actually taken into custody about 5 days ago, but then released the very same day. And get this all happened around the time Nicki Minaj was expected to drop her album, which makes the timing even more interesting. On top of that, someone close to Nicki, who also works as an advisor to the current president, spoke out about the situation. They claimed that Nicki has been targeted multiple times with swatting incidents in California and criticized local leadership for not doing enough to protect her, calling the situation disgraceful. Overall, this whole situation raises a lot of questions, especially when it comes to safety and how often incidents like this are happening. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about all of this? Now, looking at all of this, I can't help but feel like the timing is a bit strange. It almost feels like a coincidence that certain people suddenly reappear, and at the same time, Nicki Minaj starts dealing with safety issues again. I'm not saying there's any direct connection here. Let's be clear about that. But the timing does make you pause for a second. It's like one thing happens, and then right after that, something serious pops up in her life. Again, it could just be coincidence. But it's definitely interesting. Another thing I've noticed is that situations like this seem to come up whenever it feels like Nicki might be preparing to drop music or has something big on the way. That's just the pattern people are picking up on. There's been talk of lawsuits, and now this incident at her home. It kind of creates this feeling that something major could be coming soon. Because of all this, some people have even suggested that she should consider leaving places like Los Angeles altogether. The idea is that it might not be the safest environment for her anymore. And honestly, it's not just about LA. Some people argue that even cities like New York might not be much better in terms of privacy and security. That's why alternatives like London or even Trinidad get brought up in conversations. A lot of celebrities have started looking outside the US for more privacy and peace of mind. For example, Ellen DeGeneres has reportedly spent time in the UK, and there have also been talks in the past about Beyoncé and Jay-Z considering a move to London as well. Still, there's one big challenge. No matter where she goes, her address or location could still end up being public. That means even if she relocates, there's always a chance that similar situations could happen again in a different place. So, at the end of the day, it's not just about where she lives. It's about how much privacy and protection she can actually get. No matter the location. But at the end of the day, this situation is honestly bigger than just one incident. When someone like Nicki Minaj keeps dealing with things like this, you have to start asking, why does this keep happening? Is it really just bad timing? Or is there something more going on behind the scenes? Because every time it feels like she's about to make a big move, something comes up. Drama, lawsuits, or now even safety threats. And that's not something you can just ignore. At the same time, this also raises a serious question about celebrity safety. Like, how safe are these stars really if people can just show up at their homes? but I want to know what you think. Do you think this is all just a coincidence, or is there something deeper going on here? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you made it this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we're just getting started.